You're fat as fuck. You've no confidence. You haven't achieved anything in your life. Life is gonna sort itself out. It doesn't. It never sorts itself out. You have to take responsibility and accountability for everything that you do, everything that you put in your body. It's your fault. If you end up 45 years old, morbidly obese, back to virgin status because you haven't had sex in 5 or 10 years, your girlfriend left you because she's disgusted with the life decisions you made. She's disgusted by your weakness. So I need people like you to stop being a degenerate, stop being a fat loser piece of shit who's content living his life, his mediocre life, with his mediocre wife. It's lonely at the top. I need you with me. It's not that hard. Just stop! Just give up. Just give up one thing. Don't think about, oh shit, if I want to gain success, I need to stop smoking weed. I need to give up alcohol. I need to stop watching porn. I need to stop eating sugar. I need to go to the gym. I need to do this. I need to do that. Just stop! Just give up one thing. As humans, we are so easily overwhelmed when we start giving ourselves a big list of things that we have to do or that we have to stop doing. Have you ever had a day where you've woken up and you've planned out your day and you're like, shit, I need to do this, I need to go look after them, I need to go pick this up, then I'm going out that night, then I'm going this, and then all you do in the end is cancel all your plans, get under the covers, and binge watch some shitty TV show. Because I've been there. I've made myself so overwhelmed that I just feel like giving up on all of it and cancelling everything. So the best way that you can gain success in quitting your addictions and your habits and getting better at the good ones is by starting with one thing. Don't try and give up everything all at once because you are gonna fail. If you can just give up one, you can start to build up a level of respect for yourself, because the more respect you gain, the more confidence you gain. You'll believe in yourself. You'll think, oh shit, I could actually do this. It took me 4 or 5 months to stop jerking off every day, but I can do it. It took me 6 months to stop smoking weed, but eventually I got there. And when you start gaining these small wins for yourself, your confidence grows and it just makes it a lot easier to tackle all the other shit. Focus on one thing. And you might be thinking, nah, fuck this guy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it all up. And you give up weed and porn and alcohol and sugar and processed foods. And you go 3 days without all of it. You're starting to feel really confident. You're like, fuck this guy, this YouTuber bullshit telling me that I can't do it. Someone get this guy cancelled. Uh-oh. Then what happens? Oh, you have a bad day. You didn't get that much sleep the night before. Your girlfriend breaks up with you. You have a bad day at work. You're super stressed. What do you think is going to happen, bitch? Why do you think we engage in all these habits in the first place? It's to bring ourselves up when we feel down. It's to get the dopamine hit. The simple act of eating chocolate, that's what you're going to do, motherfucker, when you have a bad day and you've tried to give everything up. You're going to go and do all of these things. Oh, at least I made it 3 days without it. You're fucking jerking off, dripping ice cream into your mouth. The same time, you lose respect for yourself. You start thinking, fuck, I only made it 3 days? I thought I could at least go 2 weeks. Or just quit it forever. No, 3 days, bitch. That's all you're worth. That's what you're going to be thinking about yourself. Then you lose respect, and with lost respect, again, you lose confidence in yourself, and you just give up altogether. You're just like, what's the point? It's too hard. And you start having that mindset that pisses me off. Oh, life is short. So I should just do whatever I want to do and treat myself nicely. And watch as much porn as I want to, eat as much chocolate. Who cares? We're all going to die anyways. Yeah, you're going to die a lot sooner with that attitude, motherfucker. And you're going to die in your deathbed having so many regrets because you lived a shit life where you were with someone that you hated. You're fat as fuck. You have no confidence. You haven't achieved anything in your life. Don't even get me started. No, I'm for real though. Just give up one thing at a time. Until you can successfully conquer one habit, it'll start making everything else easier. If you try to do it all at once, you're gonna fail. It's not possible to give everything all up at once. on the opposite spectrum of doing good things. I started with the gym first. I wanted to be able to cook for myself every night instead of ordering takeaways or, eating frozen pizzas all the time. I didn't eat them frozen, by the way. Dick. But I thought, okay, look, if I try and do all these good things, if I try to start cooking for myself, going to the gym, having a cold shower every day, if I try to do all this all at once, I'm probably going to fail because it's just going to be too much pressure. So I started with one. I started working on consistency in the gym first. Once I got to a level where I just didn't even think about it and it was habit for me, it was automatic going to the gym, that's when I could start focus on cooking for myself so that I could get the best gains and lose the most amount of fat. And doing all these good things for yourself, yeah, that's the way to go, brother. But you can't. You will not be able to unless you give up the bad shit first, because it's the bad shit that's distracting you and keeping you in this place of depression and laziness. I don't know if you realize this, but smoking weed every day was the reason why I couldn't get consistent in the gym, because it just made me so lazy. It removed all of my ambition. I didn't want to strive for any goals. It made me, ironically, it made me content. And with content in your life, that's when you don't even bother. Because you can smoke weed every day, you can make yourself feel good, so why bother doing hard stuff like taking cold showers or going to the gym or cooking every day? What's the fucking point? If I can just smoke a joint and all of my troubles go away, they melt away. You will wake up one day regretting it all of the life decisions you made, all of the times you should have been working on your discipline and your impulse control, but you didn't bother. Life is going to sort itself out. It doesn't. It never sorts itself out. You have to take responsibility and accountability for everything that you do, everything that you put in your body. It's your fault if you end up 45 years old, morbidly obese, back to virgin status because you haven't had sex in 5 or 10 years. Your girlfriend left you because she's disgusted with the life decisions you made. She's disgusted by your weakness, your lack of strength to not put down the cake or give up smoking weed a lot sooner and getting yourself into the gym and getting yourself into healthy habits. Whew! I really went off on this one. That was so cringy. Because you know what you must do. You know you just can't keep living a life of all of this overindulgence and giving in to every earthly pleasure. You know it's going to catch up to you eventually. Life is like a video game. And unfortunately, video games are a lot easier. You can just sit there using a controller. But in life, it's the same shit. You have to work on your progression, on your levels. You've got to level up. And it takes time and effort. Nobody wants to do it. But if it was that easy, do you think you'd be in the position you're in now? Pick one bad habit. Maybe it's the one that you think is going to be easiest for you to give up. For me, it was video games. Which is funny because I've been addicted to video games all my life. I haven't been addicted to weed all my life. I haven't been addicted to porn all my life. Most of it, not all. Video games, I don't know, for some reason, at that point in time when I first started self-improvement, it was the easiest for me to give up, and I've never gone back. And when I realized, like, oh my God, I've just gone 2 months without playing video games. And I've been playing video games since I was 7 years old, 20 years. I felt confidence in myself. I felt respect for myself. I said, all right, bitch, what's next? What can I give up next? And yeah, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. The rest of them, weed, porn, alcohol, sugar, it's taken months, even years. But I know that I probably wouldn't have gotten to the stage where I am now, where I only jerk off once a week, where I probably consume sugar every second or third week, where I don't really drink alcohol anymore. I don't smoke weed. I never would have got here if I didn't give myself the confidence of first giving up video games, because that was the easy one for me. So maybe you're someone who smokes weed once every couple of days. That's probably going to be the easiest one for you to give up because you're not so dependent on it that you're smoking every day. So just try this advice. Don't overwhelm yourself, because I know it's easy to get yourself so hyped up. You're like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to stop doing this. Yeah, life's going to be so fucking good. It's really easy to fall into that trap. Be realistic. about setting your goals. Even if you say, I'll stop playing video games for a week, and maybe you go 2 days without playing video games, don't beat yourself up about it. Just keep trying. After the 2 days and you give in, you start playing video games again, or you start smoking weed, the next day goes on, or the next week, try again from a fresh point and try again to go a whole week without it. And eventually, if you don't give up and you keep setting yourself this goal, and you're probably going to fail, it's probably going to take 6 weeks till you get to a point where you finally go a whole week without being able to do it, without having to do it. And then you can build up on that. Then you can go 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's not even that complicated. Once you get over it, once you can go a week without doing something, it gets so much easier to conquer that habit. It might take a couple of months and you might do it once a week at that stage, but eventually, if you can conquer all this shit within a year, 2 years, you're fucking flying, bro. You're way ahead of everyone else. It's lonely at the top. I need you with me. I don't have anyone else that I can talk to about this kind of stuff, that I can share my problems and struggles with, or even share my successes with. So I need people like you to stop being a degenerate, stop being a fat loser piece of shit who's content living his life, his mediocre life, with his mediocre wife. It's not that hard. It takes time. It takes time and it takes effort, but it's not that hard. So please join me. And until the next one, breathe deep, smile big.